Got that typical Colorado weather, just all nice and warm and then cold and wet and rainy.
Thanks, Ashley. Kevin Allen is here with Sports. Kevin, we saw some pretty crazy stuff on the ice this weekend.
We definitely did, Mike. Coming up, Peter the Great returns to the Avs, and the CU men's hockey team takes on CSU, looking for revenge after an early season loss to the Rams. On Saturday, the Buffs men's basketball team took on the Kansas State Wildcats in a vital Big 12 game. Let's get to the highlights. In the first half, Marcus Relford finds Levi Knutson with a nice back cut. Levi Knutson had 16 points in the game. Here's Corey Higgins shooting the sweet jumper. He had 17 to lead the Buffs. Here's Knutson again driving baseline with a nice left-handed reverse, barely getting it off in time. And here's Shannon Sharp making a rare start at point guard. Rise up, little man, throw it down. Coming back the other way, Kansas State has a fast break, but Corey Higgins says, get that stuff out of my house. He throws it into the K-State bench. Coming down the stretch, it was all defense. Alec Burks pitched Jacob Pullen's pocket and takes it the length of the court, finishing with a two-handed flush. It seemed as if the Buffs were in control, but Kansas State cut it to 2 points with 1 second left. Magruder sank a three-pointer to win as time expired, but the refs waved the basket off. CU improved their record to 16-10, 5-6 in the Big 12 with a 58-56 win. After returning to the Colorado Avalanche for 2 away games, Peter Forsberg is finally calling it quits at age 37. Forsberg played 11 seasons in Denver, helping them win 2 Stanley Cups in 1996 and 2001. He also won the NHL MVP award in 2003, as well as 2 gold medals in the Olympics for Sweden. Forsberg played most of his seasons in Colorado with Joe Sakic, who said that Peter was the most talented guy that he has ever played with. The CU men's hockey team scored big last week as the Buffs crushed their in-state rival, Colorado State. News team's Kurt Fandensteele reports on how the win will help the Buffs going forward. To stay up to date on the CU team as they make their run through regionals, you can visit cubuffshockey.org. Demaryius Thomas, the Broncos' first selection of last year's draft at number 22, has torn his Achilles tendon and now faces a long recovery. The wideout from Georgia Tech tore his Achilles during off-season workouts in Atlanta and had surgery to repair the tendon yesterday. The exact return date for Thomas is still up in the air, depending on how severe the tear was and how well he reacts to the surgery. Medical personnel are saying that he will face 6 to 8 months of recovery time. If the injury doesn't heal properly, Thomas can potentially miss the entire 2011-2012 season if it isn't canceled due to a lockout. Will Albert Pujols remain a St. Louis Cardinal? That is what everybody around the baseball world is wondering, but his contract negotiations are stalling. Pujols is arguably one of the best baseball players in the league. He was a 2001 NL Rookie of the Year, 9-time All-Star, 3-time NL MVP, won the World Series with the St. Louis Cardinals in 2006, and he leads all active players in batting average, slugging percentage, and on-base percentage. A contract that would be similar to Alex Rodriguez's 10-year, $275 million deal would be what Pujols gets. That means he would be making close to $30 million a year. The team and Pujols agreed to a 10 a.m. deadline tomorrow to come up with a contract.
So, Kevin, I mean, the Rockies spent a lot of money in this offseason. You think they're in the running for Pujols?
I don't think so, Mike. I mean, it would be nice to have him on the team, but, I mean, we got Carlos Gonzalez and Troy Tulowitzki, so I think we'll be fine.
All right. Thanks, Kevin.